Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Play Boom Beach. Clayton here, and today we're going to do another episode of Quest to 1,000 Medals. So this will be episode 6. I haven't been able to push too far lately because I haven't had time, but also I couldn't push as hard because I couldn't get my radar to level 17. It took me quite a while, and I had all the areas explored and my map cleared, but now that I've got the radar level 17, I've been able to open up some more places, so I'll be able to push a lot more. So in this episode, we're going to start off at 558. You guys wanted to see some Warrior Rush videos since that's what some people were saying in the comments. So the first battle I'm going to show you, this is an anti-Warrior Rush base, basically. As you can see, the person has their machine guns and their flamethrowers all right next to the headquarters, and then they put it at the very, very far corner because that's what they also want to do when you're doing a Warrior Rush. You wanna make them waste as many of their smokes and their flares as possible, so that they run out of gunship energy, and then they have nothing left once they finally get there. Um, so we're just gonna use the regular strategy for the first video or the first attack, and then we'll move into the warrior rushes after. Okay, so we took out the two rocket launchers. We had to waste more coins than I would have liked, but that's okay. So we're gonna lay down a shock. We got a lot of the buildings there. We got the boom cannon, which is the biggest thing. Lay down the shock in the exact same spot, and hopefully collect some more stuff. We got enough for another shock, so we're gonna lay down another shock on the back layers. And we actually got 6 of the buildings. So you always want to go for that, guys. You always want to try to get 6 buildings into shock because the circle is actually big enough to get 6. All right, I think we're gonna try to regroup here. The guys are kind of wandering, so I think we're gonna flare back to the corner. Drop another shock once they start moving in. Drop a heal where the flamethrower is. Another heal. And then I think we're going to try to kill this sniper tower and then just burn down the base. Hopefully we can burn it. This was kind of sloppy, but he kind of put it in the back corner. This is a really hard base setup. I might be changing mine to something similar like this because it seems to be the one I'm having the most difficulty with right now at this level. And just like that, we're going to get the 2 medals. We got a decent amount of loot from that person. Not bad. Okay, 560. Let's take a look. I've lost a lot of ranks just because I haven't been able to progress. As you can see, there's now 7 players at 1,000 medals. We are now just in the top 600 in the world, 173 in Canada. I'm looking, by the next video for next week, I'm looking to push a lot more spots now that I've got my radar up. So we're just going to quickly load up warriors so we can show you guys some warrior rushes. I've been leveling them as fast as I can since you guys wanted to see them. I don't usually use them that often. They're level 11 now. So also some other upgrades. I got the boom cannon to level 4. As you can see, I got the 16 vault. I got a 4th flamethrower, which I got up to level 6. I got all my machine guns to level 9, one to level 10. Um, just kind of, I don't really have a strategy with my mines right now. My mines are kind of just floating around, trying to protect the warrior from the warrior rush. Just put them in random spots. All right, let's take a look. Okay, this is the perfect one you want to warrior rush. He's got his headquarters relatively close to the beach. The only thing we're gonna have to worry about is possibly these mines. He kind of has them there, so we might actually have to. I think we're gonna use 2 missiles and take out 4 of the mines. And if you throw your missile in between in that spot, right in between the mines, you'll actually get both of them. So we're gonna try that first. All right, so we're gonna drop it. You should get both. We get both again. Okay, now so what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay a flare down on the mortar, and we're gonna use 3 smokes to shield all of them. We're going to let them regroup on the mortar. We're going to toss 2 more smokes, one on the headquarters, and then flare it. We're going to run in. We're going to get hit by a couple of the mines, but it should be okay. As the smoke disappears, we're going to lay down 2 shock bombs right now in as many of the buildings we can get without hitting our warriors. And just like that, 4 or 5 hits, and we should be able to kill this one. Perfect. I can't wait till these warriors are even higher because they're pretty overpowered even at level 11. Just like that again. I think it's going to blow up. That guy actually had 2 masterpiece defensive things. That's probably why it actually took more hits than usual. But It's really good that we can take out a base with two masterpieces of defense, one for health and one for damage. Alright, not as good loot this time. We got a couple crystals. The good thing about warriors too, guys, is they're really quick to build. They're only 10-minute build time for like a whole boat for me, basically. So 592 in the world, 170 in Canada. Moved up a couple ranks, not many. Alright, let's get these troops reloaded. They're relatively cheap too, actually, so they're not that expensive compared to the Zuka heavy raids. Okay, 562. Let's take a look at the last fight. Okay, first thing you notice, guys, the rocket launcher is under construction. That is a red flag. You want to hit this base as soon as possible before the upgrade finishes. He's got his mines kind of everywhere in the pathway where we want to go, so I think we're going to try to barrage the sniper tower just to maybe pick up 3 or 4 of the mines. We're going to use, once again, we're going to use that mortar right out front as our thing to regroup. So once again, we're going to drop the flare on it, and we're going to use the 3 smoke thing again. So we're going to drop 1, 2, and 3 in a triangle, and that should cover all of our warriors coming off the boat. So we're going to let them regroup. We're going to drop 2 more smokes in the flare. A couple of our guys are going to scatter, but I don't think we lost any actually. So the smoke's going to come off, and we're going to drop a shock bomb, and I'm not going to have enough for a second shock bomb, so I'm going to drop a heal right away. And as you can see, this one took even less hits. So I think we lost even less guys, even though it was a little bit sloppier getting to the base. And we'll take a look after everything blows up what we get. Alright. So we got not the best loot again, but we're after the medals, so we got our 2 medals. Puts us up to 564. Alright. There's actually an achievement for getting to 600 medals, and you get 1,000 gems, so we're getting close to the 600 medals. So hopefully we can get there soon. Collect these gems. Alright, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Take a quick look again. We're at 581 in the world, so we moved up about 20 spots. In Canada, we're at 166, so we moved up about 10 spots in my area. That's going to wrap it up, guys. Stay tuned for more Defenseless Champion, more Quest to 1,000 medals, and check out the link in the description for everything Boom Beach, all the build times, strategies, boss guides, everything. All right, guys. See you later. Peace.